Hi there, I'm Ben and welcome to my all-in-one guide for all of the collectibles from Mafia Definitive Edition. We are getting everything here. We're getting Dime Detective, Black Mask, Super Science, Terror Tales, Gangsters Monthly, the cigarette cards, the postcards and the mystery foxes. The only thing we're not going to get are the 5 hidden vehicles, because to get those you need the postcards, and we don't get those till near the end of this video. So there will be a separate video for the cars if you need those. If it's not already up, it will be soon. So the way I've structured this video is going to be the mission specific collectibles first, and then the free ride or free roam ones later. So they do work a bit weirdly. Some of them are literally story specific. You have to replay chapters to go and get the collectibles. We're going to do those first, and then there are some that you can only get during free roam. Any that you can get during story and free roam will be in free roam because it's just easier to put them there. And we're going to be getting all of the trophies that to do with the collectibles here as well. So we're getting Lending Library, that's for collecting all of the pulps. We're going to be getting Picture Book Connoisseur, that's for getting the 10 Gangster Monthly magazines. The 22 cigarette cards, that's full set. And then Mystery Fox Domination, which is for the 50 Mystery Foxes. And then Whole Story, which is for getting everything but the Mystery Foxes. So the pulps, the comics, the cigarette cards and the postcards. And then the Mystery Foxes are their own separate trophy and have nothing to do with the Whole Story trophy. Right, I think I've explained everything. So we're going to start off with all of the story stuff first in order. And then we're going to jump to free ride and do a circle around the map and collect everything there. There are 167 collectibles, so I am surprised that this is just over an hour, to be honest. So let's get started. Right, so we're going to be starting in Chapter 3 here. Chapters 1 and 2 don't have any collectibles. So you can get these the first time you go through the story, or you can replay. It's up to you. Collectibles save straight away. You'll see a little thing in the top right-hand corner as soon as I pick this up. So this is right at the start of the mission. You're going to start near the pool table there. Just walk into the main restaurant here. Pick this card up. So as soon as I pick that up, that's saved. So if you need to go back, then you can just quit out once you've done the replay. Chapter 4 now. So we're going to be doing some rounds, collecting some money. This is the first place we'll stop during the mission. We'll stop at this baker's here. Go into the back room. You need to come in here and get the money anyway. So grab that card there. And then this is the third, this is the same chapter as Chapter 4, Ordinary Routine. This is the third location, so things are going to go a little bit wrong. This will be the building that you'll be at. Just run around the back here and collect this one on the wood here. There is actually one behind me and a fox as well, but they are available in free roam, so we're picking those up later. They're just up at the top in the balcony. So moving on to Chapter 5, this is the racing chapter, Fair Play. So once you take the mechanic to the garage as part of the story, you can turn around. Instead of going into the garage, go into this building here and collect this cigarette card. You can also get this after the race, so if you miss it. Same chapter now, still Chapter 5, we're after the race now. So you'll walk down here, you can be looking for Paulie, there are all the garages. You'll be walking down here trying to find Paulie anyway. So you would go off to the right hand side in a moment because that's where he is, but instead just go straight forward and grab this Dime Detective. So Dime Detectives are the story related ones. There is one you can get in free roam, but the rest you will find during the story. You can get it in story as well, but it's also available in free roam, so I'm going to put it there. Chapter 7 now. Chapter 6 doesn't have any, so we're going to be going here into Chinatown. You will have to go into this store with Paulie, so you can't miss this. You literally walk right by this. You have to walk through here. Still in Chapter 7. You're going to be up high and you're going to be in a shootout. You're going to have the elevated position. You're going to go around here. There's a load of people going to pour out this this garage here. I've blown everything up already, but you're going to have to walk past this sofa here. So make sure they grab this Super Science before going down the stairs. And then a little bit later, like literally, we're going to walk into that building that was on fire. It may not be on fire for you. It depends whether you hit the barrels or not with your gun. You're going to walk through here. There's going to be more guys in here. They're going to be shooting at you from behind the bar. Walk to the end of the bar. And find another cigarette card. Moving on to Chapter 8, The Saint and the Sinner. You're going to enter a Hotel Corleone there. And then this is the front foyer. I've obviously killed everybody. You need to kill the manager, and then all hell breaks loose. But if you can do this before or after, walk around here. You're going to go round into this office here, and you're going to find it on the desk. There we go, Dime Detective number 13. And then starting exactly the same place at the stairs of the foyer. I'm going to go upstairs this time. So there will be a lot of guys shooting at you if you've not already taken care of them. And then we're going to go into the first floor. And if my memory serves, it's room 104. Just off here to the right. Yeah, 104. Look in here. The door may be shut. You just kick it open. You'll find it here on the cigarette card here on the bed. And then I'm going to start off in the foyer again so you know exactly where we are. I'm going to go up 2 flights of stairs this time. Or 2 levels. About 6 flights of stairs. This is where we got the room 104. Then we're going to go up again. And this time I'm going to go to the left and look for a room that way. Again, there's going to be a lot of guys up here. I have cleared them out. Here we go, room 210. And then we're looking in the bathroom for this one. Gangsters Monthly. So a lot later on, you're going to be on the rooftops. The police are going to be after you, shooting at you. You will go past this tower. There's going to be police down here as well. You need to go through this door. This is the path you will be taking. You need to jump over this wall here. Instead of going left, you're just going to look to the right. You're going to find Dime Detective on this table. So now we're going to head from here. We're going to into the church. We're still on the same chapter here, The Saint and the Sinner. So there's going to be a big shootout in the church. I've killed most of them already. I've just not gone upstairs yet. So you're looking for Johnny at this point. That's where you will take cover at the beginning of the shootout. Just look to the right here and you're going to find a Dime Detective. And then later on, still in this chapter, after you've killed Johnny, you need to escape. The police are going to try and, they're outside the church. These doors will open up after you've killed Johnny, and then you can grab these the cigarette card here. So make sure you grab that before you leave. Moving on to chapter 9 now, A Trip to the Country. So this is right at the start of it. You can see there we're searching for Sam, looking for clues. You're going to walk across that bridge. You're going to find this hut, and then these barns or open barns, whatever you want to call them. Look for this one here with the light. It will be on the right hand side as you walk through. You're going to find the cigarette card. And then after you have found the truck, you're going to go through a series of barns looking for clues. So you're going to go down here, you go through this barn, you're going to go out of this door here, and then you're going to look in this barn, and there's going to be another Dime Detective. There's going to be enemies all over here as well. So there's a couple of 2 or 3 enemies in this barn, just to the right there. And then this one during the shootout. So Sam's going to be in a barn. He's going to be shooting from the top window up there. There's going to be a big shootout. Just ignore it for a moment. Run around here, and this is our first mystery fox. All mystery foxes have one of those painted fox faces near them. So all you need to do is collect them, and that's it. There's no way to tell which one you have. So keep a log of which ones you've picked up. And then later on, you're going to be defending Sam. There's going to be a big shooter. You're going to be at the top here. Sam's off to the left-hand side. You're going to run down here and grab this Terror Tales. There is a break between mobsters and police. That's probably the safer time to go and grab that one. Moving on to Chapter 10, Omerta. There is one right at the start of this one, but it's also available in free roam, so we'll do that one there. You're going to go to find Little Tony. You need to walk in here and speak to this guy on the left. Just look to the right-hand side on the bar here for a Terror Tales. And then later on, we're going to be going into the airport. So you need to sneak in. I've chose to go to the left-hand side of the airport. The comic or the super science is actually on the right-hand side. So I'm going to be walking all the way through the front here. So you can go either way. So you just want to avoid that front entrance basically. You can go either left hand door or right hand door. If you go through the right hand door, you will literally enter these employee lounge here. And there it is. So sticking on the left hand side, the same mission still, Omerta. So as you come out of that main building there, I'm going to stick to the left hand side. I'm going to see this building here. There's going to be guys in here. Or one, he'll walk away. You can see him on the floor there. I already choked him out. So be careful of him. He'll come from the left hand side there. So go out of this building, hook all the way to the right, jump over here, and you're going to see this cigarette card on this blue barrel. And then still in Omerta, we're near the end of the mission now. We're going to be in the bank, so you will end up here. Don't worry. None of these situations are missable. You will be in the bank. You're going to go downstairs looking for the safety deposit box. As you go downstairs, look for the sofa or chair to the right hand side. It's a chair. And yeah, there it is. Gangsters Monthly. Moving on to chapter 11. Visiting rich people. So you're going to have the guy that just speaks Italian with you, and you're going to walk around this sort of maze and choke out a load of guards. Once you've done that, look for this pool in the middle, and then look for the super science on the sun lounger. Now we're going to go inside the house. So inside there's no enemies until you've cracked the safe, so don't worry about that. I think there's a maid, but she won't alert anyone. So as you go in through the door, go to the left, and then into the back room here, and look on this little trolley. I'm going to find Dime Detective. Starting back outside again, exactly the same place. So visiting rich people. We're at the front door again. This time I'm going to go to the right. To the right back room. So essentially the opposite side. You'll look for the poker table. Find a cigarette card. So do this before opening up the safe. Visiting rich people. Mystery Fox. I'm going to start outside again so you know where we are. So these, when I do this, it's just for people who have timestamps or using the timestamps, so they know exactly where I am. This time I'm going to go upstairs. And then all the way to the back of upstairs. Look for a little room. The door will be closed. So open up this door. You'll find the fox here. Again, remember that you've picked them up. No way to track which ones you have, and there are 50 of them. Moving on to chapter 12. You're got to protect the truck as it's going down. So you're going to go up in the parking lot. There's going to be a shootout, and as you're going down, at some point you need to turn on the sprinklers. So you're going to run down this way anyway. You have to literally walk past this one. You can see the mission marker is right there. The sprinklers are on the left. Magazines on the right. Same mission. As you get to the entrance or exit, whichever way, I suppose it's exit at this point, before interacting with the van or the truck, go into this room. You can get this one at the start if you don't interact with the marker. It's just easier to get this one at the end. And then moving on to chapter 13. That was nice and easy. This one's equally as easy. So there's going to be a shootout. It's kind of like the Valentine's Day massacre. You're going to be eating with the boss. There's going to be a big shootout. You're going to go into the kitchen here and find this super science. You literally have to walk past this one. And that's it. Moving on to chapter 14. Happy birthday. So this is the boat mission. So before getting on the boat, you're going to walk through this party. You've got to find Sam. He's directly ahead of you there. Instead of going to speak to him, go up here and grab this Dime Detective. Moving on a little bit, you're going to go and speak to Sam. He's going to open up a door. There we go. So we've just past where we got the previous one. And then look in this room to the right. And you're going to find it on the desk. Nice and obvious, this one. Now we're going to be on the boat, so I'm not going to show the map. There's no point. It just shows water. So you're going to start at this point. That's exactly where you'll start on the boat. You'll start the mission. So go down these stairs. And then go back on yourself. And then go in here and look for the super science, which is going to be directly ahead of you. So moving on. You've got to go into this boiler room. You have to go and speak to this guy. You can see the mission markers. Talk to the janitor. So once you walk in here, instead of speaking to him, just look for the mystery fox. You can see the mark in there. And it's just behind the valves. So you have to go in here. Don't worry, you're not going to miss that. And then before going to the vantage point at the top of the boat to actually do the assassination, look to the left-hand side to find this comic here. Or Dime Detective. Now we're on to the next mission, Chapter 15, You Lucky Bastard. So there's a big shootout in the cafe here. You have to be quick with this one. Grab this one. There is sort of a timer before Sergio escapes. If you wait too long, you'll fail the mission. So grab that before you run after him. And then during the shootout, you're going to be making your way through the docks. Eventually you'll get to this building. Look for that. There's going to be guys everywhere here. So look for this building. You have to literally walk past it and look for these cigarette cards. Carrying on, same one, Chapter 15. Just carrying on through the harbour. Big fights all the way through. So look for this crane. And you find a train car on the right hand side with an open door. And some conveniently placed crates. And inside here there's another Gangsters Monthly. Same mission, carrying on. So just a little bit further from the previous one, you're going to be there's going to be a sniper on top of a crane for the second time. So that's where we just got the previous one. You're going to carry on here. You can see the fox on top of the crane there. So there will have been a sniper up there, and that's exactly where you need to go. You can see there's still guys shooting at me. So before carrying on down there, just climb up here and grab it. Most of the foxes are in free roam. Chapter 16 now, creme de la creme. So similar situation, you're going to be fighting through a load of guys, pushing your way through. You literally have to walk through this gate. Before going through this gate, it's where the guys rush through and break the fence down in the car. Look for the cigarette card. You can't miss this one. And then straight away, after that, you're going to go into the hangar. Hangar 13 here. Very clever. I'm going to walk down. You need to open this door ahead of you. You see the other two waiting there. Grab this comic, this Dime Detective. That's it for creme de la creme. On to Chapter 17, Election Campaign. This is the one in the prison. So you're going to make your way through the prison. You'll be inside the prison. You'll have to walk up these stairs. It's quite far into the mission at this point. You see the little green marker marking your way. So you're going to come up here. And then go up the second flight. And then to continue on, you would walk all the way to the back end. So I'm just going to show you, this is where we're trying to get in here. You'd walk to the back end here and try and open the door. Before doing that, hit the cell switch here and open it up to grab the Dime Detective. So you do have to walk past this, but you can miss it. So it's the one with the chair outside. There we go. So yeah, you do need to come up there, so don't worry. It's not as much of a maze as it may seem. It's quite linear. And then we're looking for the guard tower. So once you're stood in front of the guard tower door, so this is the door leading up to the guard tower, you need to walk through that door. Look to the left and look for this Dime Detective here. You may actually walk through this room, depends whether you go left or right. Both paths lead to the guard tower eventually anyway. Right, still at the guard tower door, so we've opened it up. We're going to go downstairs. Instead of going up, we need to go up to take position. The vantage point instead, you can see the fox head there. Go all the way down. You'll need to jump over this crate, so you can just continue. And you're looking for obviously a fox. Gets pretty dark. There he is. You can just make him out. He's right down at the bottom, as far as you can go. And then go up. Take vantage point, take the shot, and then you're going to try and escape, and as you do, the floor is going to break below you and you're going to end up here. This is where you need to come. You need to go this way. It's going to happen. So you're going to go through here, through this door. This is the pathway out as well, by the way. This is the route you need to take, and just look for this collectible in this side room. So instead of going to the right, go to the left instead. Still in the same one, election campaign. A little later on, you're going to have prison. Police are going to be after you. You're going to fall through this gap here in the floor. There's going to be police here. That's why I'm sneaking. There's one ahead of me as you fall down. And then there's going to be one here as well. So this is the route you want to take. So this is when the police show up. You're going to fall through the floor. Look for this one here in the cell. Chapter 18. Just for relaxation. So this is when you're breaking into the Federal Customs. You're going to come from the outside. You're going to get into this building. So through that window I've just shown you there. And then you're going to look for the dime detective in this room here. So lots of sneaking around in this mission. This is a very obvious one. You're going to literally walk past this office. Same again, I'm going to start in exactly the same position. So I'm going to be stood in front of that window you need to go through. So you're going to go into the main building through that window. And once you're in the main building, this is where we just got the dime detective. Walk a little bit further on. And then the office just before the stairs. There's going to be a cigarette card. The window there. And then we're going to go into the next building now. So we're going to go back outside and then I'm going to sneak in through, I think it's not another window, it's a doorway. Once you enter this is sort of where all the crates are. You're going to go through here. You need to walk through here. It will happen. It's part of the path. There's going to be 3 guards to the left here. Watch out for those. I've already taken care of them. And then instead of going to the left, which is where the cigar shipment is, go through this door here, which will be shut. So just open it up and grab the super science. And then moving on to chapter 19, moonlighting. This is the bank job. So right at the start of the bank, so as you enter the bank, you're going to be looking for the bank manager. Go upstairs and grab this dime detective before go and finding him. Go into this office on the left here. Struggle to get to this one. Right, now you're taking the bank manager downstairs into the vault. So you've been down here before. That's where the collectible was in an earlier chapter. So he should actually run off, but he doesn't. It's weird. It's sort of glitched on me. Look to this left-hand room and grab the cigarette card. And that's it. We're on to the final chapter, chapter 20. At home, right at the start of the chapter, there's 2 to find here. There's 1 cigarette card. So here's the garage of your house, of Tommy's house. Cigarette card is literally behind you as you start the chapter. And then same again. Here's the garage. We're going to walk past through the hallway, through the kitchen, and into the sitting room.
Still here?
Grab this one off the table. Now a little later on, we're going to go to Paulie's apartment. So this is Paulie's apartment building. I'm going to go, instead of going to his apartment, which is on the 2nd or 1st floor, depending which part of the world you're in. We're going to go up to the 2nd or 3rd floor, depending on which part of the world you're in. I'm going to find this one at the end of the hallway. I'm into the art gallery. Right, most of these, or the next 3, are very obvious. So there's a big shootout in the art gallery. You can see there's guys here everywhere. This is a linear path. You literally have to walk past this one. You cannot miss this one. You have to go through this little door. So after that shootout in the room with all the pictures, look for that one. And again, very obvious. You have to walk down here. It's just part of a linear path, a linear shootout. There's going to be guys shooting from the left and ahead of you here to begin with. Just look for the cigarette card on the window. Very obvious. And then the final one for all of the story ones is going to be, again, you're going to walk through here. You can see the marker on the doorway. You have to go through that door there. Instead of doing that, grab this Terror Tales off the table. Right, we're into free roam, or free ride as it's called in the main menu. We're going to start here in Salieri's bar. So most of these, in fact all of these, you can actually pick up at some point during the story, but they're all available from free ride. So I'm just going to grab them here. So there's one in this garage here, there's one upstairs, there's one in the main building, and there's also a fox in this garage as well. So the route I'm going to take around the map, we're going to do it in with as little travelling as possible, is going to be the Works Quarter, Little Italy, Chinatown, Countryside, so up around the top of the map, North Park, Holbrook, Beach Hill, Oakwood, downtown, and then finish on Central Island. That's the route we're going to be taking. So there's timestamps obviously in the description. If there's anything you're missing or you want in particular, look down there. It's going to shorten things if you've already found some of them. So you can do this free ride at any point. You obviously go to the main menu and do it. It doesn't disrupt your progress on the story. It's completely separate actually, which is why the collectibles are separate, I suppose. So we've got those few from the garage, and then upstairs the fox and the 2 magazines, and then we'll go into the actual main building and go into this office here and grab this cigarette card. You can actually grab this on a few of the missions, so you may already have that one. And then the final one is going to be the fox. Again, it's in the so there is going to be in the garage. So I have organised this so there is as little in between each one. So we are going to go and start in the Works Quarter, but you will spawn at Salieri's bar every time you go into free ride. So we're starting at Federal Customs down here in the bottom left hand of the map. So look for the main gate of the customs, and to the right hand side you're going to find Black Mask number 6. So Black Mask magazines are only available in free ride. So at this point now, there isn't really much point me doing the commentary over the top. It's literally a case of go to this point on the map, look for what I show you, and find it. It's all very simple stuff. It's either jump over a wall where there's a fox marking and look for the fox, or for the most part it's just go to this area and look for a magazine on the floor. There isn't much I can tell you that is not already being shown. There is a couple that I'm just going to jump ahead to here and just put a bit of commentary in, especially, I think it's actually the last one. The very last thing we find is a fox where you have to jump over a little bit of wall, but you can quite easily die. So yeah, I'm going to leave it here and just jump ahead and just put a few bits of extra commentary in where it's needed. But yeah, like I said, for the most part, just go to the area, look for the magazine or the fox. It's all very simple stuff. Again, as soon as you pick this fox up or magazine, whatever you're looking for, as soon as you pick them up, they do save. So if you want to quit out, you can see there in the top right, it is saving straight away. So if you do want to quit out, you can. Don't worry about it. So yeah, good luck, and I'll jump back in where it's needed. Surprise, I'm back. So outside Morello's bar, this is quite a tricky one. This is very different from all the other ones, to be honest. You need a car. So back up to that Morello sign there, drive down here, and you're going to be making this jump across. You have to slightly move off to the right onto this building and then get out the car as it's doing a slide, and look for this one on top of it. It's on top of a diner, so yeah, good luck with that one. The faster the car that you use is actually going to make it easier. You can just jump out, so get as fast a car as possible. Back again. Right, this one is the postcards. So back inside the garage that we've just been in, you need to pick up these 5 postcards. These are the 5 hidden cars as well. So the postcards are part of the collectibles that we're looking for, the whole story trophy. They are actually marked in the collectibles on the in the pause menu. So go over to this pin board and pick each one up individually. Like I said, if the video is not up already, it will be soon. The location of all 5 cars. So at this point, we're picking up the postcards on the route round. Some of the cars are actually earlier on the other side of the map, so that's why I've chose not to put them in here, because you do need to pick these postcards up to get the cars to spawn. So yeah, pick these up. They're part of the collectibles that we need now, and then check the other video for the actual car locations.
Just have in Tribune latest. Tribune, latest. How you doing?
I'll pretend it was an accident.
Right, so here we are. We're coming up. This is the penultimate one, but the last one is right in front of this one. You can see the fox face just off to the right there. That's going to be the next one we're going to get, and that's why I'm here, is to explain that don't push forward as you try and jump over the wall, or you will clear the wall, you'll vault it and fall down onto the road below and potentially die. So just press the button to vault, to jump up onto the wall, and you'll jump up on the wall rather than vault over it. It took me a few attempts to try and find this out, but yeah, do that. So you jump over, don't be pressing forward as you get onto it, and that's the final fox. Do the little drop. It might take you a few times to get this one, and there you go. Right, that's everything. Thanks very much for watching. I'll see you on the next one.